Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to MIS Week 9 class. As you all may know, tonight we just have presentation. Unfortunately, your friends couldn't present their case studies last week, so this week tonight we have maybe 5 or 6 presentations. So please be considered that each group just get 20 minutes to present. I have to stop you once your time is over. So please try to manage your presentation within 20 minutes that is given to you. After 20 minutes, I have to stop you and your friends presentation because we need to have all presentation done by tonight. So each group just got 20 minutes. So the other thing is group 1, 2, 3 they were supposed to present last week but they couldn't. So tonight actually group 4 and group 8 they have some other kind of story. They were in touch from weeks ago, and group 5, 6, 7. I want them to present first, group 5, 6, and 7, and after that we come back to group 1, 2, and 3. At the meantime, your friends from group 8. Which is actually a new group that is shaped based on their request. I want to present first because of some of them they may have to leave the class earlier. So in order to save our time, and as I checked, they are all present in the class right now. The guys from group 8 all present now in the class. So let's start with the guys from group 8, and then guys from group 5, 6, and 7 do your presentation. Then come back, group 4 will present, and later on, if we have time for tonight, group 1, 2, and 3. So let's start with group 8. Group 8 are Mr. Qiyas Sharaf, Mr. Elias Qiyasi, Khan Muhammad, Ms. Masuda Safi, and Mr. Akmal. If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Elias is supposed to present. So I make you the change your role to presenter, and you can upload your slides and start your presentation.
Hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Mr. Elias.
Hello, can you hear me, sir? Hello?
Mr. Elias. Mr. Elias, you can start now.
Hello?
Hello. Guys, you heard me? You heard all the things I said or not?
Excuse me, can you hear me, sir?
Okay, Mr. Elias, you can start now.
If you can hear me, sir, actually it's Mr. Akmal who would like to present on behalf of the group 8.
Okay, I changed Mr. Akmal role to presenter. Okay, no problem. So, Mr. Akmal, Can you please start? Please pay attention to your time. You just have 20 minutes. Don't be upset because after 20 minutes I have to stop you. Mr. Akmal, we can't hear you.
Do you hear me, sir?
Mr. Akmal?
Yes, sir. Do you hear me?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Can you please speak loudly?
Okay, I will speak loudly. And
Okay.
also, do you watch my...
Yeah, I see it, yeah. I don't know other guys.
Okay, hope everyone will see the presentation, the
Okay,
slides.
no problem. We see the slide.
Okay. Hello,
Mr. Akmal,
everyone.
please pay attention to your time. You just have 20 minutes.
Okay. I'm representing our case study by the help of our group A, and our group case study was code struggle to manage unstructured information. And in this case study, we are actually 4 members, Mansuda Sofi and Hon Muhammad, Sahibzada, Kasharaf, and Ilyas Riyasi, and myself. So I would like to save my time and present all these slides we prepared. The objective of this case study is assist the role of knowledge management and management program in a business, define and describe the type of system used for enterprise-wide knowledge management, and demonstrate how to provide value for organizations. And also define and describe the major types of knowledge work system and assess how they provide value for firms. Evaluate the business benefits of using intelligent techniques for knowledge management, and identify the challenges posed by knowledge management system and managing solutions. So, actually, I would like to briefly describe what was code. Code was actually a world-leading supplier of store-brand and drink and juice with beverage manufacturing facility in the United States Kingdom, in the United States, Canada, Mexico, and the United Kingdom. Before that, they were using emails to route their product approval form, to get the approval for a new brand and these kinds of things. And they were not really able to process all this kind of information through this old system, which was unstructured information. So finally, this was a big challenge, and then find the solution by using the new technology, and we will explain one by one in the next slide. So actually, the challenge of code cooperation was coordinating the flow of unstructured information and documents among multiple product development groups. And they finally got solution for this problem or this challenge, like Documentum eRoom software, which was one of the new software for your business to manage product development documents and also develop new business process for document sorting. And also, finally, they illustrated the role of knowledge in document management system for coordinating them and achieving operational excellence. And by this kind of new business process, they got to solve their problem and they got to get their competitive advantage from their business. So one of the very important and most used software was the U.S. Enterprise Knowledge Management software, which it made a lot of revenue and was exceeding than the normal one, which in 2006 actually there was the normal revenue from using other type of software like 6%, but when they use this software, even they got 35% revenue from their business. So we will step by step study about our case study. Our case study mostly focus on unstructured information or information management. So the important dimension of knowledge. So we are talking more about data, information, knowledge, and wisdom, but we don't know exactly what's the difference between these kind of things. We will describe one by one. First, data. What's data? Data is a flow of captured event or transaction captured by an organization system that by itself is useful only for the transaction. So when change data to the information, when data organized into categories of understanding such as monthly, quarterly, yearly, or regional, and etc., it's actually transformed to information. And when information changes to the knowledge, so what is actually knowledge? Knowledge is the concept, experience, and insight that provide a framework for creating, evaluating, and using information. It's called knowledge. It can be basic, like undocumented, or explicit or documented. And also, then after knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom is coming in the last category. The collective and individual experience of applying knowledge to the solution of problem, knowing when, where, and how to apply knowledge, that's called wisdom. It means wisdom is in the high level than knowledge. So then after we will talk about knowledge as a foreign asset. Actually, this asset can be tangible, require organizational resources, also can be asset for the knowledge. And value increase as more as people share it. When people more share your idea, your information, of course, the value increases. Why things happen? So all these kinds coming in the category of knowledge. Knowledge also has a location. A cognitive event takes place in people's mind or specific business process. Some people have some specific thing in their mind, so but it's only in their mind, not in anywhere. So it also can be a place for knowledge. Social or collective or individual base of knowledge. When we gather some information or collecting, it can be social knowledge or can be located at social level. Also can be based on individual, like personal information or personal knowledge. Take a hard mode or not universal applicable. Take mean also the kind of knowledge is not universal, be applicable for everyone or for anywhere. Security or trap and firm culture related to situation work only in certain situations, and some kind of knowledge they only need for a specific or certain kind of situation. So knowledge is situational, conditional. Know when to apply and procedure is important, and knowing the procedure. This is kind of conditional. And the other one is also contextual. It needs to know how to use a tool and under what circumstances. It means contextual knowledge need or can be applied with a specific circumstance, not any. So organizational learning and knowledge management. Actually, organizational learning is adjusting business process and pattern of decision-making to reflect knowledge gained through information and experience together, carefully measurement of line activities, and feedback from customer and trial and error. I mean experiences. Experiences in error also can be a good feedback or learning for the future improvement. So here I'm talking about the knowledge management value chain. Knowledge management value chain includes knowledge acquisition, knowledge storage, knowledge dissemination, and also building organization and management capital, collaboration, community of practice, and office environment. So actually, in knowledge acquisition, build corporate libraries of documents, reports, presentation, and best practice, including unstructured documents such as email. And also developing online expert network to find experts who have knowledge in their heads. Discovery pattern corporate data by using knowledge WH workstation. It's a kind of system we are using. KW is a workstation I'm using for management information, for knowledge management. So this kind of thing is coming under knowledge acquisition. And the other one is knowledge storage. Actually, once they discover about knowledge, you need to store it in database called KW management system. That digitalize, index, and tag documents. Communities of experience and expert system help organizations to preserve knowledge. Another knowledge dissemination, portal, email, IMS, and search engines have resulted in an explosion of KW and information grouper and subsystem and providing training to employees. These kind of things are coming under the category of knowledge dissemination, which is part of the knowledge value chain. And after the knowledge dissemination, knowledge application. Whatever system at organization have it, it's useless if they do not apply in solving problems to add value to the organization. And building organization and management capital, collaboration, community of practice, and office environment. So here in this talk, we are looking for a short value chain of knowledge management, and we see here the
Mr. Eggman, you just have 10 minutes left.
Okay, sir. This is a value chain chart. I think it's already explained. It's starting from data and information acquisition, which includes collecting, storing, and dissemination. Acquire what we need to acquire. It's knowledge discovery, data mining, neural network, and genetic algorithms, and knowledge workstation, expert knowledge network. And then we need to store. Storage for document management system and knowledge database expert system. And dissemination I mentioned before for this. It's internet, portal, and post email, report, and engineering. Group work and collaboration. Apply decision support system available. So I'm just going to pause the slide for the next one because I didn't have short time. So here we have just explained types of knowledge management system. Actually, we have three main types of knowledge management system. The first one is enterprise-wide knowledge management system, and the other one is knowledge work system, and the last one is intelligent techniques. So under enterprise-wide knowledge management system, it's a general purpose integrated firm-wide effort to collect, store, disseminate, and use digital content and knowledge. So which is structured knowledge system and semi-structured knowledge system and knowledge network system coming under this type of knowledge system. For the knowledge workstation, this is only specialized workstation and system that enable scientists or engineers and other knowledge workers to create and discover new technology. They're using mostly computer-aided design, software, 3D visualization, virtual reality, and investment workstations. So for the intelligent technique, we have several kinds of things like tools for discovering, filtering, and applying knowledge to describe the station and knowledge demand, like data mining, neural network, expert system, guest-based reasoning, and fuzzy logic, which these kind of things are software or system for the maybe intelligent techniques. So, and also here under the enterprise-wide management system, we have a short review. In this review, it belongs to the database circle. We can see here structured document and unstructured document, and for the other side, enterprise system, website, and supporting technology site is over here also. So this system actually includes capability for storing both structured and unstructured data, tools for locating employee expertise within form, capability for obtaining data for key steps, and also it includes supporting techniques such as communication and collaboration tools and learning management system. And so, understanding type of information in a form. Form must deal with at least three kinds of knowledge. Some knowledge exists with the form in the form of structured text documents, like reinforcing presentation, and this is called structured information. And the decision maker also needs knowledge that is semi-structured, such as email, video, voicemail, chat room exchange, video, digital picture, brochure, and bullet board posting. These kind of things are coming under the category of semi-structured information. And still other cases, there is no formal or digital information of any kind of knowledge reside in the head of employee. I mean, I mentioned before that only the knowledge which is written in the head of employee, and it's not written down in some digital form or story. It's called unstructured information. So it's only can be in head or mind of some people. Much of this knowledge is casing knowledge that is really written down. So enterprise knowledge management system deals with all these three types of knowledge. So here, just briefly, I explained structured knowledge, but structured knowledge, or it's called explicit knowledge too. Knowledge repository for formal structured text, document, and report or presentation. It's called structured or explicit knowledge. Knowledge also known as context management system require appropriate database, scheme, and tagging of documents. Example, database of case report of consulting firm, tax, law, accounting database of accounting firm. This called kind of structured information. So if we look to this, this is keyword knowledge domain. It means this is like a complicated or a standard knowledge, structured knowledge management. So in this chart, we look to this. There are 23 segments and 21 products, context, and 3 levels. So it's actually called KC permanent medical groups. It belongs to this. So this is an international tax and accounting firm with 9,500,000 professionals serving clients through 1,100,000 offices and 822 cities and 150 countries. This is something global and usual. And very large global base of employee and clients. They will have a problem of sharing knowledge and disseminating best practice. So what do need? They just need structured knowledge repository. This is only a a sample or system of repositories of the structured knowledge management. It's global. So another one is semi-structured knowledge management. Under semi-structured knowledge management, knowledge repository for less unstructured documents such as email, voicemail, chat room, and exchange voice, digital image, brochure, and wallet. All these kind of things coming under unstructured information because it's not always full written or managed and stored. So also known as digital asset management system too. Taxonomy, or it's called also catalog or categorizing of information, scheme of classification information, and knowledge for easy retrieval or recovery. Staging, marketing of document according to knowledge taxonomy. So if we look at this chart, it's actually Hummingbird integrated knowledge management system example. Right in the top implies customers, partners, and suppliers. They all log in to this server for knowledge management, documenting and context management, workflow, and business intelligence. So, and finally, they are all categorized data file, email, and internet, and intranet, enterprise system, and data code and database. This solution combines actually document management, knowledge management, business intelligence, portal techniques, technology. It is used for managing structure and semi-structured knowledge in the world. And last one is network system, or some people call it unstructured information. So in this kind of knowledge management, only online is coming online directory of corporate expert solution developed by on ours expert and best practice, document and organization, basic knowledge, also known as expert location and management system. So some key features can include knowledge exchange service, community of practice support, auto-proofing capability, knowledge management service. So we're coming to the next chart.
Mr. Akmal, unfortunately your time is over and I have to stop you. It's 20 minutes already, and yeah, and unfortunately you just tried to teach knowledge management, but you were supposed to analyze the case study. I expected you and your group to analyze the case study and apply this information about knowledge management on the case. But unfortunately, you just tried to teach knowledge management, and I checked the other slides and couldn't find anything related to your case study. So thank you for your presentation. Because the other groups also need to present their case study, I cannot give you more time. Thank you. Okay, next group, group 5 or 6 or 7. Can you please exit the stop sharing? Thank you. Okay, guys, from group 5 or 6 or 7, if you are already in the class, can you please let me know who is going to present your case, that I will make him a presenter. Group 5, Group 6, or Group 7? Are you guys in the class? Okay, Mr. Lal Muhammad, you're from group, let me check, group 6, right? Are you ready to start your presentation? Group 7. Right. Mr. Mr. Golestani, you are from group 7, right? You're ready to present your case study? Okay, Mr. Golestani, I'll make you a presenter. I can start. Okay, you can start now. From group 7. Your case is Color Winery leads by blending business with technology. Oh, you're right. Group 6 already presented. Thank you. Okay, group 7 going to present their case study. Mr. Golestani, we cannot hear you. Can you please start speaking? Guys, please do it faster. Mr. Golestani, I cannot hear you. Okay, group 4. We go for group 4. Group 4, Mr. Nazari or Mr. Ataro. Guys, which one of you going to present? Mr. Nazari, I think you are going to present, right? Okay, Mr. Nazari, now you are presenter. You can start the presentation. Mr. Nazari, unfortunately I cannot hear you as well. Let me help you. I think your mic is not connected to computer because in the icon here you do not have a microphone. Did you connected your microphone? If you check your icon, you just have headset, no mic. You can compare with the other guys that have both headset and mic. I think your mic is not connected. It's better to have a headset. Okay, any other groups, guys from other groups? Group 1, Mr. Safi from Group 1. Are you going to present your case? Group 1. Guys, we are running out of time. Please do it faster. It's already 45 minutes. We just had one presentation. It's your time, not mine. You need to be ready and check everything before the class. Mr. Osman Safi from Group 1, are you ready to present your case? I think you also do not have microphone as well. Anyone from other groups?
Nadri from Group 1, sorry, from Group 2.
You are Mr. Nazari, Samad Nazari from Group 2.
Yeah, from Group
Okay.
2.
Okay, you're ready to start your presentation?
Actually, one of my colleagues, so I don't know, he can hear me. He would like to present. If he's not ready, I will start.
Okay, you can start or not? Or the other guys,
Yeah,
Mr. Zarafon, I don't. Okay, I make you a presenter. You can upload your slides and start. Okay. Okay, Mr. Nazari, now you are presenter, Mr. Samad Abdul Samad. You can start right now.
Okay, I'm ready. If you help me to bring the slides on the screen, so I will start.
You can upload it from, there's a menu share next to the edit and view, and then you can go to file and then choose your file and upload it, and then you can start. Or otherwise you can share your desktop and start your presentation. In quick start,
sorry, I don't know how to bring the. I don't know how to bring the slides on the screen. If you can help me, then I will start.
Can you share your desktop?
How I should share? I don't know.
Here in the WebEx, there is a quick start tab. At the middle of the page, there is a share application. You just click on the arrow,
okay.
and then choose desktop. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, if you choose desktop, your desktop will be shared. Right now your desktop is shared and all the guys can see your desktop. And you can run your PowerPoint and start your presentation. Okay? You can start right now. And you just have 20 minutes.
I don't have the PowerPoint with me, so it's my other colleague. So what shall I do?
So if the PowerPoint is with the other guys, how you're going to present? With whom? The slide is with whom? Is he present in the class or is absent?
I don't know. No, they are, I think, present, but I have in my email from
What's his name?
From my email, I can. I think Mr. Bedar, Mr. Nasir Bedar, he was the one. Mr. Nasir Bedar, he was the one to present, and he was ready, and we received his email. So
Mr. Bedar,
I have it in my email, but
Mr. Bidar or Mr. Zarqon? Which one of Mr. Barak? I don't know. Who's going to present? Guys, please let me know. Okay, Mr. Zarqon want to present. I change your role to presenter. Please start as fast as you can.
No, it's the rule there.
Okay, Mr. Zarqon, now you are presenter. You can upload your file and start.
Hello everybody, hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Our case studies, I would like to present a case study on behalf of Group 2 Virgin Mobile Australia. Group 2 members are Mr. Barak, Mr. Samad Nazari, as you guys can see in the screen, Mr. Baidar, and Mr. Nawabi, and myself as well. So I would like to come to the case study. I would like to talk about the short history of mobile communications in Australia. The mobile telephone has experienced a large take-up and a growth over the past 2 decades and has significantly impacted upon the businesses and the way people live. So that's why we have a short time. I would like to come as quick as I can, so other teams will have a time to present their presentations. I would like to come to a beginning of the telecommunication in Australia. Telecommunications in Australia began in 1854 with the telegraph line system. That was an old system in a word. The way it came from Melbourne City to Williamstown, publicly funded by privately constructed like South Australia's first line in 1856 from Port Adelaide to Adelaide cities. At that time, there were over 20,000 miles of the line in the U.S. and up from 12,000 miles in 1850 to 2000 and 1848 and 48 in 1846. We're coming to a case study. We Virgin Mobile Australia. What's Virgin? First of all, we would like to come to Virgin. Virgin is a leading brand venture capitalization and is one of the world's most recognized and respected brands. Convinced in 1970 by Mr. Richard Benson. The Virgin Group has gone on to grow very successful businesses in the sector ranging from mobile telephony to transportation, travel, financial services, media, music, and fitness. Virgin has created more than 300 branded companies worldwide, employing approximately 50,000 people in 30 countries. Global branded revenues in 2009 exceeded 11.5 billion pounds, approximately is coming in US dollars or 18 billions of US dollars. We believe in making a difference. This is the Virgin stands for value for money, quality, innovation, fun, and a sense of competitive challenge. They deliver a quality service by empowering their employees and Virgin facilities and monitors customers' feedback to continually improve the customer's experience through innovation. When Virgin started a new venture, they were based it on hard research and analysis. Typically, Virgin reviews the industry and put themselves in a customer's shoes to see what could make it better. Virgin asks fundamental questions like, is this an opportunity for a restructuring market? and creating a competitive advantage. Another question asked the make, what are the competitors doing? Is the competitor confused or badly served? Is this an opportunity for building a virgin brand? Can we add value? Will it interact with our other businesses? Is there any appropriate trade-off between risk and reward? We're coming to the Virgin Mobile. What's Virgin Mobile? Virgin Mobile is a brand used by many mobile phone service providers across the globe. Its headquarters are based in the United Kingdom. Virgin Mobile has local operations in Australia, Canada, Chile, France, India, South Africa, Greece, United Kingdom, and United States. It briefly also had operations in Singapore and Qatar. The international Virgin Mobile business each act as an independent entities, usually in a partnership with Mr. Richard Branson Virgin Group and an existing phone company. Virgin Group licenses the brand, and a partner phone company operates the market. The network infrastructure. Virgin Mobile has been putting their members first for over 10 years, ever since Richard Branson saw an opportunity to use their app and wholesale telecommunication market in the early 90s. They have been making a splash with their innovative product, chiefly in companies' world-class customer service. Virgin Mobile proudly has more than 1 million members in Australia, and they are happy members too. And they have rated with #1 telecommunication customer satisfaction for sometimes now. Members also receive a host of benefits, including Virgin Family Perks, inclusive discounts and VIP access to the gigs and music festivals. And because they use the UpToss network, it means that up to 97% of the population in Australia can get a clear Virgin Mobile signal. So come in, and more members are always welcome. We're coming to a brief history of the company. When it was launched in the United Kingdom in 1998, it was the world's first ever mobile virtual network operator. This means that the brand does not have its own network. Instead, it enters into a partnership with other network providers to use their existing network. While the company provides a brand with highly popular with, each business acts as an independent entity, although there is a partnership with the Virgin Group operator Branson. Therefore, Richard Branson's company provides the brand, while the phone company provides network and infrastructures. A brief look at the worldwide operations of the Virgin Mobile. In the UK, the company entered into a partnership with a well-respected T-Mobile networks. While it's a famous network in the world, while in the US, the company got Sprint installed at their network providers. In Australia, the company utilized the UpToss network. UpToss network, while Bell Mobility was the network of the choice for Canada. In France, the company used Orange SA, while it uses LTE for their coverage in South Africa. In India, the company uses the Tata Indicom network. All these networks are actually use different mobile telephone standards, which is CDMA, GMC, CDMA is used in India, Canada, and the US, while GSM is used in South Africa and UK, France, and Australia. The company is currently eyeing to open operations in Pakistan, although nothing is definite at this point.
Mr. Zhang, you just have 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm coming, sir. I'm coming quickly as soon as possible.
Okay, and put your attention on the most important thing.
Okay, I'm coming to the most important.
Okay.
Virgin Mobile Australia, VMA is a telecommunication company based in Sydney and Daytona, Australia. They sell to over 3,500 retail outlets, including flagship stores in Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane, as well as telesales and web stores. Virgin Mobile Australia, WMI is an energetic and dynamic customer service organization, and it has to be. After all, it operates in one of the country's most competitive and dynamic markets. In just over 11 years since it was founded, WMA has gone from an upstart startup to become a challenger in the mobile phone and wireless broadband market. Although the way it has been, though, a multitude of the changes typically to the telecommunication industry. So we're coming to approach digital. Can we develop a continuous marketing capability for Virgin Mobile, enabling campaigns to be automated and free up the internal resources to focus on a customer marketing to establish an initial campaign capabilities? Digital Alchemy can implement a great start product for Virgin Mobile. Virgin Mobile has a number of initiatives required to address business critical challenge and future growth within their customer base. Digital Alchemy will continue to lead Virgin Mobile on this journey today and beyond. WMA knows that courage is important to you, as are great service and fantastic value of course. So you will be happy to hear that WMA use the top network well, which reliable research up to 91% of the population in Australia. That's 19 out of every 20 people in Australia. You may not get reception in the middle of the sentence, but you will in most places that you do go at Virgin Mobile, where you will with you. This is so important. Designing a self-service solutions. Where my first project using the right now technology was the development of new help and support site. While many organizations have static FAQs, frequently asked questions, and there are websites where I wanted something for far more dynamic that the site had to engage in forum and educate the utilizing the fun and reverse version 10 and approach +2 remain relevant for all customers. Where my help site would need to cover staggering breadth of service and technical information. WMA Mobile and Web-based Service Manager College is responsible for ongoing development of the help and support site. So there are some services like repassing cards for Australia. So as you guys can see here, so it's a long detail. I would like to come to with a short notice of that, or like a prepaid with how the phones big. By the same part for Australia, you can be reached on your any UK mobile phones. This is so important opportunity for Australian people that they can call like a local telephone from Australia to UK, and they don't have any international charges with this. Like how the phone Australia provides our image ready to use, impressive 1000 MB flat rate, 3G mobile internet included, call balance up to 15 by 9 pounds included, latest for 100 minutes calling the UK, free call forwarding of your UK calls to Australia, prepaid SIM card so that you stay reachable on your any UK mobile number without any international charges. Receive 2 hours of incoming calls from your UK mobile number, forwarded free of charge from the UK value pound 1.116. An Australian mobile number is included, can be used when people within Australia or travel companies using holiday phone want to call you. Price for all this phones $99.90. Call traps in Australia or Australia SIM cards in Canada to take time and internet usage at say fixed price. 1 GB free flat rate mobile internet in Australia. There are no many other facilities under a prepaid SIM for Australia, which each customer receives. There are no obligations, no contact, no subscriptions. Will never charge any fees, respectively. Compare our offer with the competitors. Holiday Phone offers a service that's cheap and easy to use without any hassle to you. So we're coming to the history of this. It's already detailed by me, and coming to history. I can say Virgin Mobile Australia was funded in October 2000 as a 50-50 business partnership between Virgin Mobile UK and Uptox. VMA was Australia's first mobile virtual network operator. In this case, the arrangement was to use the Uptox network infrastructure, but the Virgin management of all aspects of the customer experience, including branding of the product, customer service, and billing. In 2002, Virgin Mobile UK increased stakeholding to 75.15% after Uptox refuses to inject more cash into the operations. Uptox was reported to have lost 116 million from the operations since a joint venture began. At the end of 2005, VMA climbed over 300,000 customers. In January 2006, Uptox bought all other shares in a business, and VMA became a wholly owned subsidiary of the Uptox. A long-term licensing agreement is now in place for a business to continue trading under Virgin brand. So we're coming to VMA telecommunication goals: improve customer satisfaction through the provision of web services, create knowledge base, internet to support internal staff, ensure consistency of information across all customer service channels. There is a product and product quality by introduced by me, some of them like Prepared Save and Remove services. Corporate sponsorship, we are the major sponsor for Australia Festival. That's a major festival in Australia, and every year it's coming once. A major music festival held in Sydney, Gold Coast, and Melbourne, and Perth. Australia is covered, as you guys can see, NSW and ACT News, Melbourne, and these are the cities of Australia that has a coverage of VMA mobile. VMA's achievements replacement of multiple legacy systems with a single source of information for all customer-facing and internal customer service queries, accessible 24/7 web service, a 21% reduction in inbound customer service, email to face a significant increase in the overall customer base, engaging online help, it incorporate multimedia use of it. Right now, knowledge base reduces reliance on staff knowledge and reduce training chance. And internal resources, the next priority for VMA was to create an internal knowledge base on one that it could quickly provide answers and information for customer service. We were previously relying on 8 different legacy knowledge systems. There was a limited knowledge about these systems within the organization, some of which were unsupported. O'Donnell says that we needed to replace them with a one-stop shop of information for people. A social future VMA has continued to expand its use of the Right Now solution. In 2010, VMA began using the tool for social media communications. Once again, ensuring consistency for content and messaging. More recently, this has been extended to using Right Now's chat service and its online chat. Challenging faces in a rapidly changing and dynamic communication industry, creating efficiency in the content developing process has always been a challenge. Consistently looking for opportunities to enhance its marketing activities, Virgin Mobile sought to move away from manual campaign execution to a fully automated environment. Marketplace challenge, so it's going along as you guys can see here. So I would like to come to the last phase. Future challenge: Virgin Mobile aims to be the best in the telecommunication industry. That means their business will continue to evolve as they introduce new products and services and new features to website. Because of this, from time to time, their policies reviewed and maybe revised. And these are references, and as we got this study form, and this, thank you for your time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Zafon. Very good time management. You presented in 20 minutes. Thank you. And the slide was good, and you just
You're
talked
welcome,
about
sir.
the case. It could be better, but good, good. I like it.
All right, sir.
Okay, thank you, guys from group 2. So the other groups, group 4, please,
Thanks from everybody. Okay, have a
guys,
good time.
okay. Guys, can you please turn off your mic? Okay. From group 2, Mr. Nazari, going to present group 2. I change you to presenter. The other guys, please keep your mic off. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Nazari, I change your role to presenter. You can start now. Okay, group 4 going to present. You just have 20 minutes. Okay, fast fashion, hot system, case of mango. Very good. Again, we cannot hear you, Mr. Nazari. I think still your mic is not connected. Unfortunately, we cannot hear you. Can you please check the slides and everything? Check whether your mic is working or not. As we can see here, your mic is not properly connected because the icon here just show the headset, no mic. Your mic should be properly connected. Never mind, you can try to fix it. The other guys, Mr. Osman Safi from group 1, you ready to present or not?
Sure, I'm ready to present now.
Okay, change your role to presenter. You can upload your slide and start. And then we come back to group 4.
Okay.
The other guys, please keep your mic off. Thank you. Mr. Safi, you can start now. From group
Can you see my
1.
slides?
Yeah, slide no.
So from here I can upload that?
Yeah. You need to go to share, menu share, and then choose file, and then from the open window you can choose your file and upload it. or otherwise you can share your desktop. I think it's easier. You can share your desktop.
that's it.
Okay, good. Okay, good. You are from group 1, right?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm from group 1. Our group members are, the name of our group is Male Wisdom. I'm Usman Safi, and I have these teammates: Mardia Mina, Ahmadiyya Sharifi, Ahmad Rahim Andai, Miraj Khatar.
4 of you or 5? Like,
We have 4 more in one eye, so we are 5. And the case study was Hong Kong's New World Telecommunication. Prosper with a new IT infrastructure case study. So New World Telecommunication is a Hong Kong-based telecommunication company that offers international calling services to 1.1 million subscribers. It also provides telecommunication services to business such as private lease line, internet telephone, internet-based virtual private network, high-speed frame relay data transmission in online data centers. Its ability to deliver its services competitively depend on a flexible information technology infrastructure that can provide uninterrupted and smooth access to data and the ability to support new services in a very short time. New World Telecommunication enlisted storage vendor INSEE to manage its 400 gigabyte production in billing data as well as 800 gigabyte of customer data that was residing on 6 Sun-Solaris services in Helvat Awkward Unix servers. Yeah. New World had been storing its data on different services which require license fee for each and some fragmentation of data. To keep its business running and reduce maintenance costs, New World need to integrate its storage and servers. The company also need to integrate its customer relationship, management, billing, and operational support system so that, for example, a corporate customer could log on to a web portal to view services usage, maintain account information, and monitor network performance. New World was using different brands of server like Sun, HP, and Compact at 264 EMC helped the company centralize its data across all these different brands of servers. New World also consolidated servers so that the processing work was transformed from 107 to 70 machines. That was like the background information, and now we will come to the chapters that the IT infrastructure platforms. We have 4 here defining IT infrastructure: level of infrastructure, evaluation of structure, technology driver of infrastructure evolution. So information technology, infrastructure of shared technology resources that provide the platform for the firm-specific information system applications. IT infrastructure include investment in hardware, software, and services such as consulting, education, and training that are shared across the entire firm or across entire business units in the firm. For instance, a firm investment in thousands of new desktops, computers, networked together and linked to the internet is an infrastructure investment because it serves many goal business initiatives. A firm IT infrastructure provides the foundation for serving customers, working with vendors, and managing internal firm business processes. We will see the figures 6.1 later. In this sense, IT infrastructure defines the capability of the firm today in the near term of, say, 3 to 5 years, the length of the time it takes to make a significant change in the firm's IT infrastructure. For instance, if you want to provide customer with a daily balance of cell phone charges on website, if you plan to use this capability as a strategic differentiating feature of your firm, this implies certain infrastructure capabilities. if you are a bank and want to sell banking services anywhere in the United States or the world to all your customers, whether they have car loans, home loans, brokerage account, or just checking account, you will need an infrastructure that crosses these different lines of business and operates on a global enterprise-wide basis. This is like business strategy for each successful company. We should have business strategy. Then, like, this is most related to the IT. So IT strategy in information technology. So if we roll up them, so it is IT servers and IT services in infrastructure. The connection between the firm IT infrastructure and business capability. The services a firm is capable of providing to its customer supplies and implies a direct function of its IT infrastructure. Ideally, this infrastructure should support the firm business information system strategy. Name information technology have a powerful impact on business and IT strategy as well as the services that can be provided to customers. Now, level of IT infrastructure. Firm structure is organized at three major levels, like public, enterprise, and business units. There may be other lower levels such as a department or individual employee, but for now we focus on these three levels. So if you look at the corporate infrastructure, we have business units, and primarily we have enterprises, as is the buy infrastructure, and then public infrastructure. All firms are dependent on public IT infrastructure, which include the internet, the public switch telephone network, industry operating networks, and other IT support facilities such as cable system and cellular networks. Enterprise-wide infrastructure includes services such as email, a central corporate website, corporate-wide intranet, and an increasing array of enterprise-wide software applications. Business units also have their own infrastructure that is uniquely suited to their line of business, such as specialized production software and system, customer and vendor system, and local order entry and other transaction systems. And multinational business, typical of most large firms, central corporate infrastructure is also used to manage the entire enterprise, receive reports from business units, and exercise central oversight. So it is the evolution of IT infrastructure from 1950 to 2005. The IT infrastructure in organization today is an outgrowth of over 50 years of evolution in computing platforms. We have identified 5 stages in this evolution. Each represents a different configuration of computing power and infrastructure element. You will see the figure 1-3. The 5 eras are automated special purpose machines, general purpose mainframe, and mini computers, computing, personal computers, client server networks, enterprise and internet computing. These are like the 5 models that we mentioned earlier. The one is like electronic accounting machine that we used in before and which is not usable anymore. We are not using it now. And the second one is like mainframe mini computer that was also maybe in some offices or in some places we are using that one. Personal computer is still usable, especially here in Afghanistan. Client server, of course, here is usable. Maybe you may see that one in some internet cafes. And the enterprise internet, which is like the server and all those facilities available for them. Illustrated here are the typical computing configuration and characterizing each of the 5 areas of IT. Then we have IT infrastructure, and these are platforms. So again, we have 7 modules of them. Computer hardware platform, which have a specific role in the business of IT. Operating system platform, of course, this is another system we will come to tell later. Enterprise software applications, data management and storage, networking, telecommunication, internet platform, and consulting and system integration platform. IT infrastructure today is composed of 7 major components figured in 2 and illustrated these different but related infrastructure components in the major vendor within each component category. Table 6.3 describes the overall speeding on each component in the United States estimated for 2000, that was like estimated for 2005. From the point of view of the firm, these components and constitute investments that must be coordinated with one another to provide the firm with a coherent infrastructure. So all these 7 sections are like they have their own ecosystem, or we can say that IT infrastructure ecosystem, which are related one to another. Even if you look at again, so that the same like the computer hardware, operating system, enterprise software, networking. But here if you mean like in the computer hardware, we have Dell, IBM, Sun, HP, Apple, Linux machines, and in the operating system we have platform like Microsoft, Windows, Unix, Linux, and many more. And then we have like enterprise software application like SAP, Oracle, and then PeopleSoft, Microsoft. And then in working we have like Linux, Novell, Cisco, and others. And then we have like the consultants in system integration like IBM, KPMG, EDS, and Accenture. So we have management, we have different ways like Oracle, and then we have different storage software like the Oracle SQL, SY base in MySQL in our EMS system, and then of course the internet platform, ARM like Microsoft, it's .NET, Unix, Cisco, and Java. Computer hardware platform. The US firm has spent about $109 billion in 2005 in the computer hardware. This company includes client machines, desktop PC mobiles, computer devices such as PDA and laptops, and server machine. The client machine used primarily Intel or other processors. In 2004, 150 million PCs were shipped to US customers, and 30 billion was spent on client. This is the I have gotten this one from eMarketer version number 2004. The marketplace for computer hardware has increasingly become concentrated in the top firms such as IBM, HP, Dell, and Sun Microsystems, which produce 90% of the machine in 3 chips producer, Intel, AMD, and IBM, which account for over 90% of the processors sold in 2004. And the industry has collectively selected an Intel as the standard processor, with major exceptions in the server market for Unix and Linux machine, which might use Sun or IBM Unix processors. Computer hardware platform for mainframe have not disappeared. The mainframe market has actually grown steadily over the last decade, although the number of providers has dwindled to 1. IBM has also repurposed its mainframe system so they can be used as a game server for massive enterprise networks and corporate websites. A single IBM machine can run up to 17,000 instances of Linux or Windows Server software and is capable of detecting thousands of small blade servers. A blade server is a thin modular processing device which is shaped above, is intended for a single dedicated application such as serving web page, and that can be easily inserted into a space-saving rack with many similar servers.
Mr. Sati, just have 7 minutes. 7 minutes left.
Okay. So what I could do that I'll go back here and I will explain all these from here, so that operating system platform in 2005 market for operating system which manage the resources and activate of the computer is expected to amount to 100 billion at the client level. 95% of PCs and 45% of Android device use some form of Microsoft Windows. In contrast, in the server marketplace, more than 85% of the corporate servers in the United States use some form of the Unix operating system or Linux, and inexpensive and robust. I'll come to the enterprise software application. In addition to software for application used by a specific group or business units, the US firm will have spent about 165 billion in 2005 on software for enterprise applications that are treated as a component of IT infrastructure. And then data management and storage. There are few choices for enterprise database management software which are responsible for organizing and managing the firm data so that it can be efficiently accessed and used. And then we have networking, telecommunications platform. US firm spent about 150 billion a year on networking and telecommunication hardware and nearly 700 billion on networking services. The leading networking hardware providers are Cisco, and then Lucent, Nortel, and Juniper. And then we have the internet platform. US firm spent an estimated of 32 billion annually on internet-related infrastructure. These expenditure were for hardware, software, and management services to support a firm website, including with hosting services, and for intranet and extranet. And the collecting in system integration services, although 20 years ago it might have been possible for a large firm to implement all its own IT infrastructure, today it is far less common simply because even large firms do not have the staff, the skills, the budget, or the necessary experience to do so. So these are covered now. And now I will come to the contemporary hardware platform trends, and then of course here basically I'll go to the background. Although the cost of the computing per se has fallen exponentially, the cost of the IT infrastructure has not followed suit, but rather has expanded as a percentage of corporate revenue in budget. The cost of computing service has risen dramatically, and the cost of software remains high, and the intensity of computing and computing has increased as other costs have declined. So the integration, and then of course we have some levels of them, or we will address some or all of these challenges that we are facing here. The integration of computing in telecommunication platform. At the client level, communication devices such as cell phone are taking on function of handheld computer, whereas handheld personal digital assistants are taking on cell phone function. For instance, the Palm Hero 600 digital handheld integrate phone, camera, and handheld computers in one device. There are many other examples, but I don't want to mention it due to the shortage of the time. Then we have grid computing. Grid computing involves connecting geographically remote computers into a single network to create a virtual supercomputer by combining the computational power of all computers on the grid. Grid computing takes advantages of the fact that most computers in the United States use their central processing unit and average only 25% of the time for the work they have been assigned. And then we have autonomic computing window on management. Computer systems have become so complex today that some experts believe that they may not be manageable in the near future, with operating system, enterprise, and database software weighing in at million of line scores in large system encompassing many thousands of network devices. The problem of managing these systems looms very large. There are several reasons for that. Today, the consequences of an outrage are far more serious than in the past. For example, energy firms tend to lose close to 3 million in revenue for every hour system are not operational. Therefore, firms must spend extraordinary resources to ensure systems do not fail. And then we have the final one, which is like the edge computing. It's a multi-title load balancing scheme for web-based application in which significant part of website content, logic, and processing are performed by smaller, less expensive servers located nearby the user. All these things are covered now.
Okay, Mr. Safi, your time is over, and I check your slides. Unfortunately, you also just talk about some IT infrastructure, not talking about your case study. And your time is over. It's 20 minutes. Thank you for your presentation. We need to move very fast to other groups. Thank you, guys,
Anyway,
from
if you
group
want,
1. Okay.
this management of opportunities, challenges, and solutions. That was the only case studies. In these were 5 or 6 part of the case studies that were briefly explained in the case study which was given to us. So this is why it was so long.
Actually,
it was more than 100 and how many pages. So we tried to summarize that one. This is why it took longer than estimated time.
Okay, thank you for your effort, but your case is Hong Kong's New World Telecommunication. You are supposed to apply these things on Hong Kong's, check which technology, which kind of hardware, software, or telecommunication technology they used, and talk about that one. You just talk about IT infrastructure, not talk about Hong Kong's new telecommunication. Okay, by the way, thank you for your effort, but when we want you to analyze the case, we want you to bring the example and the technologies that this company apply and got a good result or bad result and effect on their company, the benefits and advantages and disadvantages. Okay, thank you. The other groups, Mr. Golestani from group 7. You ready to present? Yes, Mr. Jawad Golestani. Mr. Golestani, can you please talk? I think still your mic is not connected. Mr. Nazari from group. Who is speaking?
Do you hear me now?
Yeah, you're Mr. Golestani.
I am Nazari.
Nazari, Mr. Nazari. Let me make you a presenter and
Sure.
Okay, you can start. Okay, we can hear you.
Sure.
And you were from group 4, right? Group 4.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you can start, and please pay attention. You just have 20 minutes. You already run out of time, but we can continue our presentation.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Our case study is about fast fashion home systems with Mongo. The group consists of 4 members: Muhammad Naima Saud, Qasim Shamsuri, Niwaz Khatib, Ahmad Rashad Ahmadi. Unfortunately, Mr. Khatib and Mr. Ahmadi did not contribute to making this presentation or assignment. Firstly, we will look at Mongo's background. Mongo is a designer and distributor of clothes and footwear, which was established in 1984 by 2 brothers, Isaac and Naaman Andik, which was the first store which was launched in Barcelona. And less than 25 years later, today they have 1,700 Mongo stores in the leading shopping streets of big cities in more than 100 countries. At the end of 2010 financial year, the group was represented in 102 countries with 1,757 stores. Of those, 707 were the company's own and 1,050 were franchises. The consolidated turnover for the 2010 financial year amounted to 1,269,532 euros. Mongo has over 8,600 direct employees, 1,000 850 of whom work at the Hunger Design Center and its headquarters in Palau Selesai in Barcelona, and 22,000 indirect employees. HE, which means Hunger Design, by Mongo is a men's line created in 2008. According to Vanilla, Secretary General of the SA Business School, it is now one of the most valuable retail brands in the world. Interbrand, the international consulting firm, says that Mongo's revenues amount is about 700 million euros annually in average, and Mongo has no plan of selling its shares in the stocks so far. Mongo's vision is to be present in every city in the world. This is the vision of this company, Mongo. We look at the franchising strategy of Mongo. The franchising strategy of Mongo allows Mongo to achieve worldwide presence without bearing the costs of store ownership. The international expansion started in 1992 with the opening of 2 stores in Portugal. In 1997, already half of the revenue came from out-of-Spain stores. Mongo franchise conditions. Mongo franchise conditions differ from country to country. For example, in the United States, in order for you to open a Mongo franchise store, a minimum estimated investment of $1,350,000 are required. But in Asia, you need an estimated minimum investment of 500,000 euros to open a franchise of Mongo. Success factors of Mongo. Well, Mongo's success comes from its differentiation strategy, which is based on the way it segments its brand to the public. What differentiates Mongo from its competitors is that it has identified its core business, which means designing and distributing garments, and that it has outsourced everything that it is not interested in doing or manufacturing. Only designing and distributing garments enables the company to be more efficient, since the manufacturing part of the supply chain is one of the areas that uses the most manual labor. Mongo always tries to meet the expectation of its interest groups, working together with each one by taking their concerns and initiatives on board. And here we see the geographical distribution of Mongo, which is based on the 2010 annual report of this company. Mongo has 40% distribution in China, 20% in Vietnam, 14% in Turkey, 30% in Morocco, 4% in India, 3% in Indonesia, 3% in Pakistan, and 1% in Bangladesh, and lastly, 2% in some other countries. Here we look at the production. The production, there are 2 production systems in Mongo. The first one is that it consists of designing a product, outsourcing its manufacture, and acquiring it when it's complete. In this case, suppliers are in charge of buying all the primary materials for production. Internally, Mongo refers to this type of suppliers as manufacturers. And the second type. In the second system of Mongo production, Mongo also designs the garment, but in contrast to the first, the organization purchases all the primary materials used to make the garment and later sends it to the supplier to be made up. Internally, Mongo refers to this type of supplier as production workshop. And here we've got purchasing, exchanging, and returning. Mongo has 2 types of purchasing methods. First one is purchases made online, and the second one is purchases made in actual stores. Searching one's favorite items online at Mongo website is very easy. You can select size, color, and design by clicking on any available item. And here we've got the wash and care guidelines. Mongo provides information on composition of all garments. In addition to wash and care guidelines, we're looking after the garments they provide to the people. This information is also available in detail for each garment. The purchase limit. For security reasons, it is not possible to make purchases in excess of 1,500 euros or the equivalent amount in other currencies, or to purchase more than 40 40 articles. Mongo accepts payments made by Visa, MasterCard, American Express, JCB, and Diners credit and debit cards. Exchanging and returning. If a person is, or if a customer is not satisfied with the items they received, they can return them within 30 days of the date of receipt, provided that the garment has not been worn, washed, or damaged. Online returns will not be accepted in physical Mongo stores. Purchases made in retail stores cannot be returned to Mongo online stores either. Mongo fashion lines. Mongo has its own design which adopts the latest fashion tendencies and is presented in 3 different lines. The first one casual, the second suit evening, and the third sport energy jeans. All the lines in the Mongo collection can be combined with different accessories, shoes, bags, belts, costume jewelry, etc. Mongo's logistics system. Mongo bases its logistics on an in-house system which has developed progressively since the opening of its first store in 1984 until the present day, in which Mongo has become Spain's second largest textile exporter. In order to develop a truly integral implementation, Mongo supplied its stock to its franchises under a deposit system. And the Mongo logistics system continues. In 2000, Mongo completed a logistics system acquiring and adapting the latest technologies in its facilities, making it possible to classify and distribute 30,000 garments per hour. In 2011, Mongo put its new Dynamic Distribution Center, or DDC, into operation. This 24,000 meters warehouse specializes in distribution of folded garments, goods which until now were managed from the central offices. And the last slide for Mongo's logistics systems. At the DDC, all processes are automated, with loading, storage, invoicing, and dispatch. This reduces the workload and increases the work rate of employees with a management system that is 5 to 7 times faster. The MLS, or Mongo Logistics System, is based on speed, information, and technology. It aims to ensure that every store has the goods it needs at any moment. And the future of Mongo. Mongo's 10-year goal is to have 3,000 shops around the world. That means opening about 200 new outlets each year. Mongo continues to be a family-owned company, still controlled by the Ender brothers. Because the company has achieved a significant international presence, it has no plans to issue any shares, even if that would expand its financial base. And lastly, we have the Mongo website, www.mongo.com. That's it. Any questions? Any questions?
No question. Finish. You already finished or not?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Thank you for your presentation.
Most welcome. My pleasure.
Okay. You talk about Mango, and it could be better, but okay. We expect you to talk about the systems, customer relationship management system, and such system that they use. Okay, thank you, Mr. Nazari from Group 4.
Thank you.
And the other guys from Group 7. Okay, thank you. Group 7, Mr. Golestani, is your mic okay now to start the presentation? Okay, as I check, I think you still got problem with your mic. Mr. Golestani, I changed your role to presenter, but I'm not sure whether we can hear you or not. Any other guys from Group 7? Group 7, let me check. Mr. Mirwais, Mr. Nuzai, Munir Safi, Hamid Azizi. None of you present here. Yeah, we still cannot hear you. If the other guys from group 7 can present, Mr. Mirwais, I change you to presenter. Mr. Mirwais Ahmadzai, I think you also have the same problem. Any other guys from group 7? How about group 3 and 5? Group 3 and 5. Actually, group 3, 2 guys move to group 8. The other Mr. Muhammad Aziz, Mr. Ahmad Zabir, and Zabihullah Salarzai. Any of you guys in the class and you want to present your case? How about group 5? Group 5, Mr. Akmal already moved to other groups. Mr. Ahmad Fahim Akbari, Asadullah Takal Abdur Hamizai, Mr. Salehi, or Sahib Zada. Any one of you guys, if you are present in the class and wanna present your case study. No one from group 5. Mr. Mirwais Ahmadzai want to present. Okay, I make you presenter, but as I check, your mic is not connected. That's why we cannot hear you. I think group 3 and group 5, since we did not have any connection, and I think none of them present in the class, these two groups, we may need to drop or remove them. Only remaining is group 7 that they are trying to present, but their mic got problem. Guys, please fix Mr. Ahmadzai or Mr. Golestani from group 7. I know you tried to present it, but please check your mic before the class. And okay, I'll give you 20 minutes next week. I have to lecture about the knowledge management, but I try to manage it and give you 20 minutes to present your case study. And guys, please remember that you have another presentation next week. We're going to have a knowledge management lecture, and after that week 11 and week 12 you're going to present your business plan. Also, you need to provide the report for this one and also the next one. At the meantime, you need to submit your first assignment, which is an individual assignment, by the end of the term, or maybe I can give you 1 week more for do all these 3 assignments. Mr. Ahmad Fahim Akbari, sir, I'm in the male wisdom group. What is male wisdom group? Our group is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 8. There is no male wisdom group in this class. Mr. Fahim Akbari, you were supposed to be in group 5. Mr. Elias, we already emailed you a file week first of the class and talked about all your 3 assignments, and the deadline can be by the end of the term, or maybe I can give you 1 week more to provide your report for both presentation, and you need to submit your assignment 1, which was a academic paper on an topic on MIS. No, Mr. You need to submit just 1 individual assignment, which was your first assignment. Then you had this case study, and coming weeks you will have the business plan presentation. For your case study and business plan, each group needs to submit 1 report, like the slides you provide and one of you guys present. You need to provide a report for your presentation. The guys who has got problem, for example, I told them you just talk about the IT, you just talk about the company, not talk about the case. You need to correct the things and you need to put these things in your report and then submit it. Each presentation got 30% of your mark, but the mark goes to the presentation, slides, and report as well. So you need to submit your report also, and you had your assignment 1 supposed to be a academic paper in one of the MIS topics. You need to submit that one also by the end of this term. Business plan, as also we talked about it. It's going to be an online business plan. And how to provide a business plan, it all depends on your innovation and your creativity. Guys, please refer to the files that I sent to all of you from week 1st and week 2nd of the class. I already explained all the things about the assignment. By the way, I will email you again this file to make it more clear for you guys about the assignment. Don't worry, I'll email you again tomorrow. Or maybe I make it more clear and clarify for you. Okay, I think group 3 and group 5, there is no connection with the guys from group 3 and group 5. and no slide, no presentation. We need to drop these two groups. It's already week 9, but there's no connection. And the only remaining group is group 7. I try to give you 20 minutes next week, and you can present your case next week. Okay, guys, if there is no question, I wish you a good night and a good week ahead. Okay, thank you, all of you, for doing your assignments and for your presentations. I expected something much better and more professional, but by the way, it was good, and I am satisfied this week. Okay. If there is no question, we can end today's class, and I'll see you all guys next week with the knowledge management lecture, and also your friends from group 7 will present their case study. Okay, have a good night.